Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ritual League. Last time I think I left off at like over here somewhere in Act 7. Off stream, it was the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep, I was playing with some friends. Kinda did the last little bit, so now I'm at the very beginning of Act 8. In that time, we got some poggy drops, right? So like at the end of last episode, we have a deferral on a 6-link, all green chest piece, and it had like triple resistances and life or something. Like it was no double resistances and life. It was really good. So that's still under deferral. I'm looking forward to getting that one. I also managed to pick up another tabula rasa for 1300 tribute, which I thought was insane. This is even cheaper than the prophecy I got, which was 2000. This one I didn't need to defer at all. Like I finished the tribute, I looked in my inventory and it said 1300 and I just bought it outright. So now I have one tabula ready to give away. I think first thing I'm gonna do is I need to give Alan and Jimmy a tabula. Actually, Alan is on right now. Let me see if he's... Let me see if he's around. In the meantime, let us just continue to do a little bit of leveling. These rituals, man, they are totally worth it. I thought I would skip them all until I got into maps, but like, I'm getting some really good items. I don't know if I'm just getting good RNG or what. But yeah, they're great. Alan come on voice chat? Yeah, where the hell did he go? He might be AFK. So like, I need 4 or 5 tabulas, right? Like, who's in the guild right now? So Alan needs one. Jimmy needs one. Dilo needs one. Game Top, do you have a 6-link yet? How you doing, Emnix? How's the game? I was up until 6 a.m. last night playing with Hoku. Well, not with Hoku. Hoku like he lost like his final brain cell. Game Top, you're good? I have crafting mod if someone needs it. Okay, I think I'm good on that front. I'm addicted. I'm actually addicted right now. It's a problem. Didn't even stream it? Yeah, I know. I was just I was too tired to actually stream. I was just like casually playing it. I was streaming on Garlic's Discord actually. I was planning on just like we were gonna re-level, like starting from a level 1 character. We were just like very slowly leveling. And then they were like, oh, go play on your main character for a bit because we're all tired. I'm like, well, I want to keep playing. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, that's how I spent last night though, you know? And now I'm like kind of low on energy, but at the same time, I'm high on the game. I'm so into it right now. I'm having so much fun. I can't roll enduring on my mana flask. Oh. Do you have a 6-link yet? I got another one. Hey, Lestat. Soon. How's it going, man? Lestat, do you have a 6-link yet? Are you still gonna be playing the bow character, or? I don't really need 6-link, but I have... Oh, you have a bunch of 5-links. Yeah, a lot of 5-links have been dropping in my rituals as well. 5-link 6 sockets. I saw like 3 of them. I didn't even bother taking it because I'm like, I already have a 6-link. I put a spring leaf in guild stash. Thank you. Yeah, Lestat, I found like a really good like green 6-link. I can't buy it just yet, but I'm enjoying Monster Hunter World with a friend. We're fighting monsters that give us cool new armors or builds that I've been doing event quests to look fancy AF. Yo, Monster Hunter World is really fun. Like, Yeah, honestly, I have nothing bad to say about that game. Like it was really fun. It's just I already have one game that I'm grinding like crazy for. I can't grind multiple games, you know? Otherwise I'd be playing that a lot too. Retaliation Charm, that's not very good. Trying to make it a tornado shot crit. Okay, I'm gonna have a 6-link all green. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll drop it in the guild stash later. It's just a casual game for us to hang in Discord too, but you do that with PoE pretty much. Like I play PoE like just to like hang out with friends and farm for items. Yeah, it's to me it's like really casual. Even though a lot of people take it, you know, to very hardcore levels, right? There's still one more ritual remaining. I can probably buy something. I'll take that quartz flask.
Too much clutter.
Okay, let me deposit the tabula into guild stash. Alan can have the first one. I'm gonna try and farm a few more. Hopefully I'll be able to. I got in ritual for 1300 tribute. Poggies.
My help is yours.
What level am I now? I am level 64. I have died. I've died 5 times. Luckily, I'm playing softcore. Haven't died too many times, but I can kind of, you know, burning yourself, and not having like excellent defenses is a bit of a problem. I think once we get into late game, it's gonna get worse. To be honest, not 100% sure how I'm gonna deal with it, but I don't know.
Be kind if you can.
Yeah, did I build too much damage? It's kind of ironic. I built too much life, and as a result, it's degenning too much damage. Like, the more life I have, the more I burn myself for, right? So it's it's so in a way, yes, I did build too much damage, but really I built too much life. And yeah, like I can't out regen it. Yeah, so early on, so the way it works later on with this build is you burn yourself for like a certain amount of life, for a percentage of your life. And you're supposed to have like that much life regen as well. Try the spring leaf. Regenerate 3% of life per second. Regenerate 3% of life per second while on low life. Oh, okay. But I lose way too much resistances, I think. Oh no, I'm fine. Sweet. Okay, thank you. But the idea is, you want percentage regeneration, but a lot of my regeneration is like flat regeneration, like regenerate 200 life per second instead of regenerate 2% life per second. Alright, so as I get more life, that flat regeneration is starting to like not be as effective. So I need to try and find ways to get to translate it over to percentage instead. Now this spring leaf is, you know, a step in that direction. This shield gives me 3% of life regen per second. And if I'm on low life, I get another 3%. So it's gonna help a lot. So that's good. How does focus work in PoE? When you have any gear that says get a certain benefit when you focus, when you equip that stat, you will get a skill in your skill bar called focus. And it's an instant skill that you can trigger whenever, or you can use whenever. It's not a trigger skill. You have to like press the button. It will you will focus for Well, all the focus skills is like when you focus or if you focus recently, right? I think focus lasts for like 2 to 4 seconds or something like that, and has a cooldown of 4 seconds as well. So basically, whatever the thing is, you get to use it every 4 seconds, whatever the benefit is. Okay. Deal double damage while focused. Yeah, so you can equip the bow, and then you will get a focus skill. And then you can check how long focus lasts. It'll say in the description. I think it's 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds. And then after that, it has another cooldown of like 4 seconds. I need more cast speed. Whenever I try to cast like Stormbrand, it's so slow. Oh my god. Okay. Global fizz damage. Max life. I want to defer these life jewels. Zombie, mana. Retaliate charm. Let's defer the currencies, I guess. Like that. How much does this cost? You have reached the maximum number of deferred items? Okay, I need to start buying these deferred items, huh? I didn't even realize you could have a maximum number of items you can defer. Uh-oh. I've been just like deferring whenever I can. Emnix, you need to get some emotes. I know. I only have like 2 emote slots though. I don't have that many I want to actually go and commission some. I just need to find an artist. I don't know who. Everyone has like super cool emotes. I'm like so impressed. I see like both Garlic and Hyper. They all have like really cool emotes. PPE. PPE. My wife actually made that. She saw I was playing a Berserker character, and it was COVID, so she drew that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. At the time, I didn't have an emote at all. I'm like, okay, at least we can have something now. Hyper made hers herself? Well, she's a pretty good artist then. I'm like a terrible artist. I didn't even know it was possible, or like I didn't even think I had to do this, but when I was a kid, I like fucking cheated in art class. You know how you cheat in math class on the test or some shit? I would get art homework and I would like make my friends draw it for me, or like, you know, make my parents draw it. Like, I was terrible in art. I couldn't draw. I have a really hard time imagining like proportions and how things should look. I think my spatial recognition is not that good. Ever since I was a kid, so I'm not very artistic at all.
When I'm ready, not
Oh my god, okay.
oops, clumsy me.
I actually think it's really profitable to do like as many not heists, rituals as you can, because all kinds of cool stuff can drop. The rare, like, it feels like the rarity of the items that are dropping is really good as well. You know, you're guaranteed currency, you're guaranteed like, oftentimes you're guaranteed like 5 links, sometimes 6 links. Like, I'm getting all these heist contracts, and I should be doing heists just to unlock more, like, reveals, and obviously get more coins. But it just seems like it's, like, worth more of my time. Like, you know, my time is better spent doing rituals, and obviously progressing through the story. Because when you're doing heists, you're not progressing through anything. Have you ever damaged your car while parking? Because you talk about spatial recognition. Okay. I drive one of those cars. You must have seen those people, right? Where they have like damage on every single panel of their car. Like, yeah. I only, yeah. Basically every panel's damaged. The left side was caused by me. I hit a wall while like moving well, getting out of like a parking spot. Like we live in an apartment and I wasn't paying attention. I turned left and like I scraped the car on the wall. And then the right side was from like an accident. It wasn't me though, that was my wife. So our car is just super damaged on all sides. But it's like such an old car, we were like, you know, we're not gonna bother repairing like the body for like random cosmetic issues. So yeah, so now we drive a car that's just like scuffed everywhere. Yeah, so like left side was me, right side was my wife. But luckily, I've never hit like a moving vehicle. Thank God. Or like a vehicle with anyone in it. Normally it's always just like inanimate objects, you know, like a wall. That was the only time, one time. Yeah. Basically, like, we live in a, like, those apartment parking spaces, right? And those spaces are, they're pretty tight, I think. And not only that, on my left side, it's just like a concrete wall. Instead of, like, a line. Or, like, another car, I guess. So I was turning left. And I think I should have, like, forwarded out a little bit more before turning. I didn't do that, so. A 5-link. Doesn't seem that good. Yeah, look at this. Like, look at all these 6-socket 5-links. They're very expensive. But still, you know? Okay, so I'm like running out of deferrals. So I should start buying some of these. Some of these are like getting pretty cheap. Like this one's 300. This one's 64. This one's 200. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna defer these. Ooh, you're gonna get an Exalt shard. Nice, nice.
Too much clutter.
Man, this this character, it's starting to get a little spiced. Like things would hit me and then I wouldn't be able to regen my HP back. I actually have to turn off my Righteous Fire in order to get some regen going. That's scary. The only accident I had was when I was 20. I ended up on metro rails and had to get a tow truck to get off them. Police showed up, but they were pretty chill and allowed to drive on. So we have this problem in our city where we have streetcars and the streetcar, there's like this one strip in the area where the streetcar goes underground into the subway station. And like it's supposed to be like streetcar only, right? Like the tunnel. But people keep driving into it for whatever reason, because the streetcar drives with the cars. But there are like all these signs and shit and like lights. So like at first there was nothing. There was just rails. So the streetcar will go down into this tunnel, and then because of the design of the tunnel, it's meant for only streetcars. So cars would literally get stuck in there if they get far enough. So people were like, "Oh, like, you know, how am I supposed to know not to be in there if there's no signs and nothing, right?" So like at first when people did this, like people blamed it on the city. Like, come on, city, like if you don't want people to drive in there, put up some signs.
When I'm ready and not before.
So then they start putting up signs that say like, oh, like streetcars only, stop, you know, streetcars only, don't drive in here. And then there were still cars that would like drive down there. Like once every 2 months, a car would get stuck in the tunnel without fail. So then they started adding like these lights, you know, like the kind of lights you get when a train passes by, like the one that goes like ding, 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 ding. They added that shit. And again, people got stuck. And then they started adding like the gates. You know, like the bars that would like raise and lower whenever a car comes by. So like the streetcar would get close, the streetcar has to stop, the bar would raise itself, and then the streetcar can pass, and the bar would come back down. So at this point, there are lights going ding, 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 ding. There are literally 6 signs around. Don't, streetcars only, no cars allowed. You know, like you will get stuck, like all kinds of signs. And then there's also a bar. And then a car got stuck again. It followed the streetcar right on its butt. And then it went into the tunnel. And like went through the gate before it closed on him. And like, because they make it so far into the tunnel, like a normal tow truck can't get in there because the tow truck will get stuck too. They need special equipment. And like the street would be like shut down for like a couple hours because they need to try and get the car out like every time. It's crazy. You know, they would have to get like cranes and shit. This has happened like at least 6 times throughout maybe the last 3 years. And then they would keep making like new bylaws and shit and spend money to add signs and lights and gates and whatever. And now I think they've come to the conclusion that like you can't fix stupid, you know? So yeah, that's my story of cars in tunnels and rails. When I saw your story, it just reminded me of that. Well. Ooh. Bad boy down. Whoa. Are you using a Purity of Fire? I'm not, dude. I have it. I'm not using it. I probably should, but actually, I probably should. There's no but. There's literally no but. I suppose the but is that I don't have a color for it. Is that even a good excuse? I could just chrome this. Oh god, I gotta go back to town to do it. I suppose an extra maximum fire resist wouldn't hurt. So vitality, purity of fire, flame dash. Yeah, nah, it wasn't that thick. I didn't know the area, took a wrong turn, somehow ended up on the rails while trying to look for the right direction to go. I was just lost. Well, okay, to be fair, the way those streets work over here, it's just that section of the street because it's really confusing for people who don't know the area. It's like you do a left turn, and the street, like the section for the cars and the section for the streetcar is right next to each other, and it's a one-way street. So it's not natural. Like, wait, in Germany you drive on the right side of the street, right? Do you drive on the left side or the right side? Is it like the UK? I actually don't remember anymore. Which side of the street do you drive in Germany? Right side? Okay, okay. So like, you know, if you're doing a left turn, naturally your instinct is to like stay to the right side, right? And then but here, because it's a one-way street with the streetcars being on the right side and the cars being on the left, you do a left turn. If you don't know if it's a one-way street, you know, like you're supposed to be on the left side when you finish your left turn. So what a lot of people do is like it's a 4-lane or 2-lane? Is it 2-lane or 3 or 4-lane? I think it's like a 2-lane street, right? And then so people like would turn, and then they would go on the right side of the lane, which is where the streetcar is at, and they would just keep going forward. So it is a little confusing. But by the time you like get to the tunnel, you should realize like, oh wow, there are all these signs. Maybe I should stop. But what people would do is like they would get in, they would fuck up, they would realize they fucked up, and they would keep going. I guess thinking like, oh, I'll just come out the other end of the tunnel. But what's gonna happen is eventually the rails are gonna get like they get higher and higher, and then it like lifts your car up, and you just get stuck.
Stay out of the shadow.
It's kind of hilarious, but it's also sad at the same time, you know? Okay, so vitality, clarity, Vol righteous fire, Vol impurity of fire, purity of fire. Okay, mana isn't going down. Okay, so when I use purity of fire, I actually have enough mana regen that I don't degen my mana as well. Oh, this was a good idea. The 3 extra fire resistance actually made a difference, huh? Good idea, Lestat. Good idea. Now I'm actually not like literally at 0 mana at all times, which I thought was like so busted. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, I'm not degenning. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I am degenning, but it's very slow. As long as I keep using Arcane Cloak, I'll be fine. Okay. Good, good. Hello, hi Dream. How are you today? Dream, I got another tabulite last night from the ritual. It was 1300 tribute. Yeah, it was super cheap. I couldn't believe it. I'm on my way to getting my friends Tabulas. Everyone has better RNG than you? You haven't gotten anything yet? My friend dropped an unnatural instinct? Okay, that is like real good RNG. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to drop a 5-linger bow. Prismatic Heart, nice. I'm deferring a belly now. Ooh. It's a lot of HP. I mean, are you still were you ever farming porcupine cards, Dream? Because I have one if you want it. No? Oh, that was Sage. He didn't rescue Navali, what the hell? Who just randomly skips Navali? I guess he was rushing real hard. Alright, guys, I have a question. So I was playing with a friend. I was playing with Hoku last night. And he's like a completely noob. Like a complete noob, right? Like he's never played before. You know, he takes 10 minutes, more like 20 minutes just to get through the coast. Like a complete noob. Anyways, I wanted to try playing with him and then building an aura bot on the way. And like in the late game, just kind of playing a support character because I've never done it before. How do you play an aura bot? Do you, like, do you use a necromancer these days, or is it a scion ascendant? Do you guys know? Like, just to start with, what class are aura bots these days? Scion, Necro Guardian? Okay. A hairy fant? It's really good. I've never done one before, so I wanted to try it, but I know the leveling process, it's like, it's a bit of a resident, you know, it's a snooze fest. Because really, you're just getting into a late game and you're respeccing. Level with traps until 33 and then start aura botting. Or level fully and respec? Okay. What kind of auras do aura bots typically use? Is it like damage auras? Like flat damage auras? Or is it like defensive stuff? You gotta let Hoku struggle a bit? Dude, Hoku, like... The man was reduced down to like his last brain cell by the end of the night. And we only made it to Brutus. Oh, no. We killed Merville. We got to Act 2. And then he like... He just couldn't take it anymore. Because there was so much reading, right? He was trying to read every gem, and then his brain was exploding. Hatred, wrath, anger early, and then purity's next, then grace. So, like, do I need to go out and get blood magic and stuff? Like, do I just go low life from the beginning? No, you want Shavs? I need yeah, but Shavs is... Oh, Solaris Lorica before low life. Okay. Yeah, like, how am I supposed to get hatred, wrath, anger? That's 150% mana reserved, right? Oh, reduced mana. Okay, reservation. The rituals are making me way over level running around looking for them because I'm so close to the tribute. Yeah, you get a lot of good stuff from them. I like doing builds, but oof, PoE seems hard. Yeah, you can, I think to start with, you kind of have to follow a guide. Like, you need some training wheels. And then once you understand the game, you can try to, like, venture out into the wild. Honestly, if you're just following a guide, it's not that bad. It really isn't. Because all you need to do is just, like, it'll tell you which gems to buy, when to buy them, how to socket it, what kind of items to buy. Like, they're very in-depth these days. I think that was the biggest thing when it came to player retention. Prior to that, like, a lot of players were way too intimidated with the game. I know there are a lot of players who, like, want to figure the game out on their own, but, like, you can figure the game out on your own with a guide. And, like, even after that, you still haven't learned, like, everything there is to learn. You know, people feel like reading the guide is gonna spoil the game for them, but the game is not, like, that's not this game. This game, you kind of want to get, like, you need your handheld for the first bit. Yeah, learning on your own takes forever. It's just, I mean, I like learning on my own too. Actually, I'm more interested in, like, learning from chat. I don't like reading from guides, but that's just because I don't like reading. And like I feel like I'm at a point where I can kind of figure it out. Like I want to make mistakes just so I can learn from them. And like I feel like I've played enough of this game where I won't make like the really newbie mistakes. You know, I'll make some mistakes, like I'll use the wrong skill or the wrong support, or like I'll get the wrong items, but you know, I won't make like super big ones, I think. Dude, I'm playing this game for 2 years. I keep using guides from YouTube. No, it's true though. It's true. For me, I don't really follow the guide when it comes to like what items to use and stuff. I do copy a tree. I hate having to figure out my own tree because there's so many ways to do it. And like every build you play, if you don't play the same build over and over, it's like a completely different tree. So I like copying a tree. That way I don't need to think about that part much, and then I try to like figure out gear on my own or something, you know. A lot of the game is like farming for the perfect stats. Like you're never, it's very hard to get like the same stats as some other dude's guide unless you're out there like, you know, maybe you're buying it. Like if you try to craft it, it's just really hard to do on your own. Your own tree is the most fun part. You have harvest so you can get the same gear. Yeah. Whenever I don't know shit, I hit up YouTube, let some kid explain it to me. Hashtag boomer. So the problem, in my opinion, with like Path of Exile guides on YouTube is they're like 30 minutes long. I don't know. I don't have the attention span for it. Whereas the tree, you know, like I look at a tree, I look at the way they build it, I'm like, oh, okay, they went in this direction, and I kind of get why they did what they did, right? For the most part. I don't need an explanation. I just look at a tree, and then like 3 minutes later, I'm like on my way. That's like my version of a guide.
Good luck to you. Don't do anything.
Oh man, I didn't sleep much. I'm just like relying on coffee right now. Evening coffee. This is probably not good.
Don't do anything I would.
I got like 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, me too, man. I'm a little addicted. The first couple days of PoE, I'm always like this. You just get really addicted.
Watch yourself.
PoE nerds. It's true though. I have 3 days off. I'm using them all on PoE. Me too. I took the week off. Although I had to use my vacation days, you know. Even though I did purposely, you know, use them for... I was able to... They were like, you gotta take it in January. I'm like, well, guess I'm playing a lot of PoE then. I really like their oh, you guys enjoy. I really like that they're bringing out the leagues for free. It's not some season pass BS. Yeah, I mean, PoE is one of those few games. Maybe not as much anymore, but for the longest time, PoE had like such a strong community backing. You know, like instead of them having to rely on selling season passes and I guess mostly season passes, they just like sell supporter packs. You know, like if you like us, support us. And for the most part, a lot of people were happy to do so. Now, maybe not so much. Now they don't feel as much as like a, before it was like, oh, we're supporting an indie game company, you know, like they only had 10 people working on a game or whatever. Now it's like, well, you guys got bought out by Tencent, you must have a lot of money.
I'm ready and not before.
It's like not the same mentality anymore. It still does well, PoE sells MTX like candy and support packs. Now people support the game to look good, not to support them. Exactly. Yeah. Now people, you know, before people would support would pay to create their own uniques. Like it was such a cool concept, by the way. You pay to make your own uniques. You pay to make your own divination cards. You pay to have your character enshrined in the hall of Grand Masters, and then other players can fight them. Like that's so cool. Yeah, with Tencent, you know, I think like there's more talks about like how do we generate revenue? How are you able to, you know, increase your year-over-year revenue? Like I think there's a little bit more pressure on that, but at the same time, they probably understand that like, you know, the core base is around like this sort of like, we support the game because you do the community good. So they need to like keep that image up. Like last year, was it last year? Wait, oh, last year, GGG released like these stash tabs that were like league specific stash tabs. So like they release a new season every 3 months, right? And they would release a stash tab dedicated to that season. But sometimes in those seasons, the drops that you get that are season specific, you would only get like maybe like 10 items or something, right? Like you don't need a stash tab for that necessarily. Or like it kind of felt like they were forcing out like new kinds of currencies and little shards to force you to buy stash tabs. And it's like people were mad. Yeah, it's like empty. And it's like, wow, this is a cash grab, right? So like GGG and it's like it felt like that was like a push from Tencent or something like that. And for the longest time, you know, the image GGG gave was like, you know, we're trying not to be pay to win. Everything in this game is like, you don't need to buy in order to, you know, succeed in this game. You don't need to pay anything to succeed in this game, which is kind of true. Like, there's Droplet. Droplet, he plays with 4 stash tabs. I don't know how he does it, but he plays with 4 stash tabs. Like, he just never bought anything. And people in general, the community in general goes, yeah, we can get behind that. The fact that you don't need to pay for much at all in order to play, you know, 5,000 hours of this game. And like, you know, oh my God, I put 5,000 into this game. I'm going to give you some money because this game is awesome. Like that's sort of the feedback loop that GGG generates and that they've done for the longest time. And when they released those stash tabs last year, it felt like a betrayal. I think, you know, like half the people were like, well, GGG needs to make money somehow. The other half is like, yeah, but like think about the history of how, you know, of this game, blah blah blah, it's going against the spirit of the game. Instead of giving us a ritual tab, they put the new items into the currency and fragment tab instead. Yeah, I mean there's not much stuff in ritual, right? There's just one or like a few splinters and like maybe like 2 orbs, right? Like imagine they put a tab for that, how upset people would be. I think if Tencent had their way, you would get those tabs, right? So like there is some Tencent influence, but I think GGG also needs to make a stance where it's like, if we do this, it's gonna hurt like the game more than, like we're gonna lose more revenue than we generate. I think they're under a lot of pressure to make those kinds of like pushback on the company. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I bet those kinds of conversations happen a lot. I hate those kinds of cash grabs. World of Tank does it for a lot, and I hate it. Awesome gameplay concept, but all the cash grab kills it for me. Yeah. Exactly. It's like you play this, it's like, wow, it's a free-to-play game. And then there's an asterisk behind it, right? For the most part, when you explain Path of Exile to people, you just say it's a free-to-play game. End of story. There's nothing to it. There's, you know, there's no gacha. There's no. It's like, okay, at the end of the game, you should probably get some stash tabs. If not for like, yeah, technically you can play the whole game for free, but you know, like if you want to preserve your own sanity, you should probably buy some stash tabs. But the point stands. You can get all the way into maps and you'll be fine, probably. And by the time you get into maps, and if you're a newbie player, you probably played for like 50 hours already. And it's like, okay, at this point, like you can probably spend 10 bucks, 20 bucks to get stash tabs, and then you're set. You're set for the rest of the game. Until, you know, you've started hoarding like 10 stash tabs worth of items because you're a hoarder. And you can't stand to like randomly sell shit. But like by then you probably have like 2,000 hours of gameplay, and like, is it really so bad for you to spend another $20? Right? And that's like everyone's mentality. Oh my god, porcupines are not, it's not okay.
Ready and not before.
Or you're a solo self-found player. Solo self-found players need a lot of stash tabs. Yeah, but I think if you're a new player, I don't know, would new players choose to play solo self-found? It just feels weird. You can just, yeah, I don't know, maybe. I guess,
Flatter.
yeah, I don't know. The sad part is that you can lose casual player base when you keep the whales happy, as they're your income source mainly. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I don't think, I think on average, okay, on average, every player, maybe it's a false statement to make, but if I had to guess, every player who makes it into the end game ends up buying a few stash tabs and putting 20 bucks or $30 into the game. And then you got whales who buy like supporter packs every 3 months. So they do generate, like they rely a lot on new players as well. You know, like at the league start, a lot you have a big influx of new players, and they rely on those players getting to the end game and buying stash tabs. I'd wager at least 95% minimum of the end game players have bought tabs. I mean, I don't want to go that far. I think people who make it into maps probably buy tabs. 95% probably, like maybe. Don't need that if you have damage. Potato. And like, yeah, like it's I think it's like a pretty decent revenue model. You know, the only way it falls out, the only caveat to all of this is GGG needs to keep pushing out more content. Like, they just need to keep pushing content. At any point when they stop, like, these 3-month seasons, they've been consistently making a new season every 3 months, with new content. Without fail. GameTop, how much to sell this? Oh, God. I don't know how you sell this either. What the hell is this? Oh god, I don't know. This one's confusing. This has like all the stats. Physical damage, lightning damage, chaos damage, attack speed. Jesus. Yeah, veteran players buy the new supporter packs in MTX. I bought one for this season. I bought one. You know?
Stay out of the sun.
It's pretty bad, maybe a chaos or two. Okay, well there you have it. It doesn't seem great, to be honest, that item. Yeah. What MTX did I buy? Wait, what did I buy this league? You know what I bought? I didn't buy MTX. Sorry, correction. I only bought... I realized that I had not yet bought the Awake, like, the new player supporter pack. Like, when you're a new player, you can pay like 20 bucks or something, and then it's like the most efficient way to get... You get like $20 worth of points, as well as some like bonus goodies. So I'm like, oh, I never got this, so I picked it up a couple days ago. I'm saving up for I need some stash tabs. I don't want MTX. I need some stash tabs. I want the unique stash tab. Where is it? I want this guy, so I can have like a collection of uniques. But in terms of like my character, yesterday Hoku and I were playing around with MTX, so this was the purple look. Actually, I think this is pretty cool. I really like this look here with the league reward we got last league, as well as some horns, and then like a cloak with this shield. Like, it's a righteous fire build, right? So I really like the fire look. This, like the Legion set. And like this. I really like this look here. And then you like throw in like an aura effect or something. Yeah, like that. I like this. And let's get a bird pet as well. Get a little bird following you. And then you use Righteous Fire and you look all pimp. You know, you're all glowing, you're on fire. Is it this one better? This one looks cool too, but I think I like this. Do I have any skill MTXs right now? I thought I had a Righteous Fire skill MTX. Killing in style? Hell yeah. Hoku liked the purple one more, but personally, I like this one. How much is this thing worth? Whoa. Dexterity, evasion, minions deal increased damage. I really like the purple one too. Minions have increased life, increased damage. They leech life. Okay, oh god, I don't know how much to sell this for. Let's do 20. Let's check trade, actually. Man, PoE trade is like messed up right now. I'm gonna search this guy. I think I actually need to price it. So what's it called? Hi, I like to buy your milk. Dude, I got instant 10C. No, there's plenty of people who want to buy for 20C. Clearly I underpriced this thing. I'm getting spammed now. Don't Dream? Is that what you're saying? I know I underpriced it. I have no idea how much it is. I gotta look it up. Okay, clearly it's not 20. Alright, let me... Feasting, Fiends... Alright. Let's look this up. Feasting, Fiends, and then passive... I'm getting spammed. Let me switch zones. I need them to stop whispering me. How do I search? Small passives. No, grant. Shit. What's it called? Added small passive skills grant. No. Added small... Adds passive skills. Adds number passive skills. Max 8. What? Oh, add small passive skills. Passive skills also grant minion deal increased damage. I mean, is it underpriced? Am I misunderstanding? There are a lot of people who are listening for 20 something. Is it because of dexterity? Eye level 69 is 30. These are super low eye level. Okay, okay. What's my eye level? 58. I mean, it's item level minimum 58. 20, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 25? Oh, stream died. Are we back? Okay. 30, 30. We can try like 25 minimum. You had a stutter for a good 30 seconds? Oh, it's so weird. Oh, I was dropping a couple frames. Huh. Okay, sure, I'll try 25.
When I'm ready and not before.
You know what? I'll just put it at 30 and see if anyone responds. As dexterity. I think dexterity for minion builds is pretty good, right? Man, the trade API is like super weird though. And then, sure. This is pretty good. Life, attack speed, resistances. They take Astromentus early on, no need for Dex for a while. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do 25 then. This, let's put it up for like 10C. My trade API is busted. Trade request failed. God dang it. Life, some resistances, very low resistances, but all right. That took a while. Yeah, it's bugged. Dang it. How do I do anything if I don't know how to price my items? Luckily, you guys are here. This is like a common problem in this game. No matter how much you play, you just like, unless you have, you know, you've done the research already, you don't know how to like price your items at all. Unless you like literally, you know, play a lot. Yeah, Dream knows how to price. I have no idea how. I have a vague idea. Nice. That's actually a really big passive, I think. I got expensive. Ow. Oh, my stone golem is dead. I'm like, why am I regenning so slow?
When I'm ready and not before.
There we go. I must have equipped it at some point, or unequipped it. The hell? Okay, that's a lot better. I'm just randomly, like, dying for no reason. Or I wasn't dying, but, like, I was not regenning at all.
Life is too precious to waste on.
Okay, what's my regen now? 606? Good, good. It's much better. Passive. Here's the final node. 12% AoE. I think that's pretty good. As well as some more damage, obviously. Yeah, this zone is not fun against porcupines. I'm still, like, dying. They hit too hard. I need to have my basalt flask on, huh? Or something. Oh my god. Wow, okay, I don't like doing rituals here. It's like really spiced. Alright, this guy's willing to buy. I mean, that took a little bit longer, so I'm guessing it's priced a little better. Shop. 25 chaos is a pretty big deal right now. Wait, was that what you wanted? Okay. Thank you, thank you.
Hello. See you soon.
We're gonna put that 25 chaos to good use later, I'm sure.
When I'm ready, and not before.
What a ritual stash I have. All of them are uniques. Are they good uniques? You know, sometimes getting uniques is like...
There you are.
It's worse than getting currency. I mean, in a way, if you end up vendoring the unique, it only sells for shards. So if you can get an alchemy instead, like, in a way, an alchemy is better. Nice. The alchemy is more tilting, is it? I think it's a meta unique. Oh, that's cool. I like seeing alks and chaoses. Chaoses more so than the alks, I think. I'd rather see items.
Good
Huh.
job, Exile.
I like seeing currency because I run out of currency a lot. I don't spend, like, I don't use it to buy much, but I, like, waste a lot of it just randomly crafting for no reason. Oh, Ross reach. Oh shit! No one saw that. No one saw that. No one. Stream stuttered. No one. Wow. I didn't think that would happen. I thought it was like really tanky, you know? But porcupines are no joke. Porcupines are no joke. What the hell? This is the first build ever where like porcupines have been a real problem for me. Do I just have like no armor whatsoever? I have no armor whatsoever. Man. I'm actually struggling in this area, like a lot.
When I'm ready and not before.
Again, good thing we're not playing hardcore, you know? I really mean it. I've been dying to a lot of stupid stuff. I hate it when I die to stupid things. Like, when it's like 100% my fault. It's like, oh wow, I'm just an idiot. This is why you need damage. Dude, I had all the damage in the world. I got one-shotted. Well, not one-shotted, but like, I got blown up.
Just in time. Greetings. Ah, there you are. Ready? It's time.
Stop lying. How's your character doing, Potato? You feeling okay today? In general? I was in Garlic stream yesterday and hope you're feeling better, man. I finally got the Maven beacon. Nice. Ooh, I'm super looking forward to that.
Good job.
You were playing PoE yesterday morning. I was too. Yesterday morning. Like this morning? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yesterday morning. I almost got to red maps before I got Maven. Wow, that took a while, Dream. Potato, if you ever want to just like hang out, you know, feel free to let me know. Most of my guildies got Maven before their Watchstones. It's so stupid. My RNG this league has been crap. That's you know what? There's like a build up, you know? Bad RNG, bad RNG, bad RNG, and eventually, all of a sudden, you're gonna be the richest person in your guild. That's how it always works. Like it goes bad, and it just, you know,
I'm ready and not before.
the game evens itself out. So the good luck, it's gonna come. It's just law of large numbers, you know. You play enough and you're gonna get some good shit. You'll be fine. I also deposited portal scrolls if everyone needs it because only players use it. That's true. You got a freaking portal gem in like Act 2. I don't know how you did that, Potato, but Portal drops from anything, so it's definitely not from what you killed, but you probably like fucking kicked the barrel and got it, you know? Like it could be anything. Sage, how's it going, man?
Bring me back something nice, huh?
Good morning. Holy crap, Sage, it's early. Ooh, 30% move speed boots. I lose a lot of shit. I don't know if I can sacrifice that. I see 30% instantly. I'm like, ooh, that's really good. And then I'm like, no life. I can't even craft life on it. Like, I lose 30% lightning resistance, which I can craft back on. Basically, I lose life. I trade 71 life for 10% move speed. I don't know about that. Wasn't it in Act 1? It's possible you got in Act 1. I don't remember. Potato, I tried to get Hoku to play. His brain broke playing. It stopped working. It was his creative juices overflowing. I'll ask him if that was the case. If that was the case, I don't know if he was trying to read everything, and everything was super long, and he was just like, "Oh no, I don't know what to do." Like every skill, you got it's just a lot of reading, right?
And not before.
Only possibility is damage.
My greatest regret is not being there to witness the bedlam that led to the state of this city.
I also died to Piety because of the lightning summon, thinking it was from my Herald of Thunder. Oh no, dude. Oh, like the first Piety. Yeah. It's a little confusing, I guess, if you're a new player. I never thought of it that way. Bloodseeker is 1C? Yeah, it's not very good. This was in Act 3. They're just gonna start doing more damage from here on out. You're gonna need to, according to your strategy, you just need to outdamage them, so. So I had to kill her. Does she get revived? Well, yes, I guess, is the answer. Many times. Well, I guess the real answer is she didn't really die. She just kind of, you know, she shrunk into the ground. I used lightning. Oh, Crackling Lance. I heard it got buffed this league. Ooh, a rat's nest.
When I'm ready and not before.
Yeah, Crackling Lance is a pretty cool skill. It's like, it's got clear, and then if you hold the button, it has AoE because it gains intensity as you like cast it over and over, and eventually you can use it as like a single target. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting mechanic. It came out last league, so it's a very new skill. Oh, Sage, you're gonna be quite busy this week? That's unfortunate. Hopefully you'll be able to make use of the time that you got. What the? I ran all the way to the other side. Huh? I passed the Clarissa quest. I keep getting lost in this zone, man. Okay, well I know it's not this way. I gotta run backwards. Got a card? What card did you get? Is it a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Today is packed with 2 higher Chinese lessons. Isn't today a weekend? Oh wait, no. You're it's Monday already. I forgot that like you're 12, 13 hours ahead. How do I check what card I have? Potato, you just, you know, you mouse over the card. A mother's parting gift. Oh, okay. I forget what that does. But once it's full, you can redeem it. Like once you get all the cards needed for the set, you redeem it at Act 4 Tasuni. Are you in Act 4 yet? You're almost in Act 4. Yeah, so you can almost redeem cards if you have like entire sets.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay. Quest complete.
Bye.
I'm actually going through Act 8 quite slowly. I'm definitely slowing down. Like I've only finished maybe half the quest so far. Actually no, I'm almost
Where you
done.
going?
I only need to kill Solaris Lunaris. Or get the moon orb and the sun orb. And I can fight the boss. Okay, that's not bad.
Bring me back something nice.
Right now, my character is still using boots with crafted fire resistance only. If you want to go fast, or I'm not wrong, you go to the sun first, then moon. Okay, got it. I actually didn't know that.
Need some help? Watch yourself.
Let's take the damage, attack and cast speed, and then we can get AoE, more life, and then some elemental damage. Cool, our next couple nodes are going to be really good. Okay, so we're going to do sun first. Look at DM Discord. I just got a challenge thingy. Oh, you did a prophecy. Yeah, so prophecy will say like you will kill somebody and then get a bunch of currency. That's probably what you got. So if you press H and then you look in your tabs, one of the tabs is prophecies. You can talk to Naval. Not a prophecy? Then how the hell did you get all that currency? It's where you click and 3 waves of monsters come at you. You click and 3 a strongbox? Yeah, maybe a strongbox. Okay. Okay, yeah. So you got an Arcanist strongbox then. If you see excuse me, if you see an Arcanist strongbox, those give you currencies. And typically those are probably worth... Are Arcanic Strongbox worth transmuting, guys? I chance them if I have them in inventory, otherwise no? Okay. The heck? Blackguard? Where's the exit here? Oh, here. Okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I gotta make a filter with anime sounds. Seems like a cool filter. Depending on the clear speed, it might be just like a lot of ooh-woos. Yes. Oh. It's like Oni-chan. Okay, I need that filter for a friend. He'd love that. Yes, for a friend. I I'd never use it. I know you wouldn't, Dream. There's no way. But it's kind of funny to imagine. Mine would be, oh my god, potato! Fuck. I still have some tribute remaining, but I'm just gonna defer some stuff. Okay. It's hard to differentiate item drops. Only when I have anime sounds, then it will go on the sound for PoE. Yeah, I guess if you make the sound like very distinctive and different as well, you'll be able to notice it. So you can, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, you can totally customize your own item filter and have whatever sound you want. Change the sound clip. So it's actually pretty easy to do, I think. It's one of like the really nice quality of life features that GGG put into the game. I really like it. Alright, let's try to finish Act 8, and I have to go make dinner. I'll probably be back later, though. My wife just came down asking, when's dinner? What time is it? 6 o'clock? Surprised. We had such a late lunch. I'm surprised we're gonna be eating soon. My unique drop is Sis yelling undisputed. That's a Siege Axe, right? Someone needs a sound for Crypt going, the corpse exploded, the corpse of the boss! I'll try to make my filter awesome. I'm sure it will be. I believe. How much do these cost? Are these things cheap yet? They're not. They're not that cheap. Am I interested in any of these other things? I guess the regret and the scours. That's it. That's if I have free time. Oh yeah,
Ready and not before.
that is a big caveat. Only 2 days I play PoE on the weekends. You know, you gotta find that balance, right? Work hard, play hard, man. You can do it. Hope when I come back, Thread of Hope will drop in price and the meta passive for maps will come out. It probably will by next week. I feel like it will. I feel like there's gonna be like a weird meta by the end of the week. Maybe not for passives, like there's gonna be a new meta, right? Someone's gonna figure out something really weird. I don't know what it is yet. Like, do you guys think there'll be like a new meta build by the end of the week? Probably, right? All damage? No, that's like every meta build. Actually, no, meta builds are typically like all everything. A lot of damage, a lot of survivability. Like super fast clear speed. Although it's possible people are going to try and look for like some kind of build that's really good for doing Maven bosses. From the sounds of it though, you don't do that many Maven encounters, right? Meta delve builds are all damaged, true. You can do them all the time? Oh, okay. Like Maven will witness your boss fights all the time? That's so cool. Once you get the quest item once. You just press a button? Oh my god. Dude, I'm so excited. So we can just like fight bosses all the time. I want to like boss with friends, you know? It's like a master mission. She has to be interested first though. It's like spawning a conqueror. Oh, okay. So you kind of need to like farm a few maps first before she decides to go in to witness that area. Witness me.
When I'm ready and not before.
It's so slow, especially when your map sustain is bad. I'm sure it'll pick up. Once you like complete a couple more maps, you know, you get that completion bonus. It'll start picking up a lot. Oh, nice. Always happy to see Chaos Orbs. Dude, the Elementalist Golem rework is so good, I almost forgot I have golems. I also forgot I had golems, and then I realized I had no life regen, and I couldn't figure out why. But yes, it's very good. It's such a good quality of life. Like, I don't know when they die. I'm sure they've been dying, these golems. But I don't notice it. I'm very, very, very happy there's harvest. Me too. It'll make things easier, for sure. Harvest spoiled me though. You know, I was used to getting like really strong items in Harvest. And I went to Heist, I'm like, where are my T1, my 5 T1 mods? That was kind of bad. I remember going like, oh, like these builds suck. Because I can't get Harvest crafts. And like, what? This item, why does it cost like 3 exalts? It was like 30 chaos in Harvest. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Harvest either yet, but I'm just happy it's there. Okay. $500, $700. This one's $200. I'll just buy it.
When I'm ready and not before. Too much.
All right. We got this guy. With Harvest, every build can be mirror tier. With Harvest, mirror tier is not mirror tier anymore. Yeah. You have like this tier above mirror tier in Harvest. Which is like synthesis crafted items with like 6 tier 1 mods. I mean, it like, you know, the power creep is insane when you introduce Harvest. Like any item that you thought was really good can get better.
Why are you still stuck?
Whether that's good for the game or not is kind of up for debate, because like being like able to easily create like the most powerful item you've seen in like 10 years isn't necessarily like a good thing, right? Take the Sun Orb. I didn't take the Sun Orb. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, thank god you were watching. Because I wasn't. No sleep. This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Why'd you tell him? I would have been really confused if I got all the way to the end and I'm like, what the hell? I can't spawn the boss? The heck? Pro streamer. Hey, this is something a streamer would do, right? Fuck. Ooh, whew, good call. We almost wasted a lot of time there. Gotta go, gotta head to school right now to suffer. Oh man. Alright. Have a good day, Sage. Have a good day at school. Alrighty. Let's just run straight to Linares.
When I'm ready and not before.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Are these things even getting cheaper? They kind of are. 200, 300. They're getting kind of cheap. The Righteous Fire AoE is getting pretty big, I have to say. What a weird bow. Bramble Siege Imperial Bow. Chance to cause bleeding, chance to poison, projectiles deal increased damage for each enemy pierced. That is pretty weird. All the ailments. It's a good looking bow. It's a pretty bow. I really like the influenced items. They just look cool. If only like influenced items had art too. Obviously that'd be too expensive, but it'd be like pretty nice, right? I really want to finish Act 8 so I can get Act 9 and farm Blood Aqueducts off stream. Just like casually. Like, I'm the type of person who would, even if I'm like falling asleep, you know, my eyes are half closed, I'll keep farming. And then eventually I'll like die because I accidentally fell asleep. Obviously I don't want to do that on stream. But I want to have like a place to farm off stream. Prior to Blood Aqueducts, it was heists. Heists is there. It's kind of resident sleeper, man. You're just like opening doors and shit. But it gets me killed all the time because I'm falling asleep. Let's do this. Heist contracts, that is, not the blueprints. The blueprints are pretty pog. But just like trying to level your agents, you know, get enough rogue markers, get more blueprint reveals, like that kind of stuff is kind of... There's not much action happening. I mean, the point is trying to like run through everyone and sneak by them or whatever. Heist was weird. Very profitable from my understanding. Oh god, I'm out of water. My throat's starting to get a little dry. You know, I actually drink the most water when I'm streaming. Normally when I'm like working or playing games on my own or whatever it is I'm doing, like I'm barely drinking water. In fact, I'm like mostly drinking coffee. But when I stream, I drink like a lot of water. I don't even realize. I go through like 4 or 5 like big cups in a session. Like an hour a cup of water. Or a cup of water every hour. Coffee's disgusting. You don't like coffee, Potato? Coffee's great. Is Sasha around? Sasha isn't around anymore. He would tell you otherwise. So would garlic. You don't like coffee? I wouldn't say I'm addicted to coffee, but I do really like the taste of it. coffee can suck it. What about tea? Tea is good? You don't like tea either? Okay, Dream doesn't like tea, Potato likes tea. Coffee's the best. Lestat is a coffee man. Okay, okay. Okay, let's list some drinks. What about coffee, tea, soda? Is soda number 1? A well-roasted bean? Yeah, I mean, I don't like bad beans and stuff. But at the same time, I don't want to be too much of like a coffee snob, you know? Like I'm willing to take whatever for the most part. Soda leaves a weird taste in my mouth. Okay, so soda is not up there for Dream. I'm not. I mean, I like soda. It's probably not number 1 for me. It's probably like coffee. What else? Juice? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so you love juice the most. I like juice. Juice is up there. You like juice? I know some people who don't like juices.
Too much classic.
Milk. I'm not a milk fan. I don't like milk. I'm gonna put that out there right now. I do not like milk. I hate milk. The only way I'll drink milk is like with cereal. Like I'll drink it. I don't like the taste of it. I had a lot of milk when I was a kid, but that was like cereal milk, you know? Because I would have milk with my cereal. Okay, Lestat hates juice. Interesting, interesting. You know, so far we haven't found anything where like we like all hate. Like, what do I hate? I mean, I really don't. I'm not a big fan of milk. I guess I'll drink it. Maybe it's not like it's not hate, but if I had to drink it on its own, I would normally choose to not do it. Is there a drink I really hate? I mean, not really. Like, I like. What about beer? We all hate working? Yeah, but that's not a drink. I guess that's the Kool-Aid. A sports drink? Oh yeah, I'm not like a big fan of sports drinks. Like Gatorade, Powerade. No, energy drink. I do not like energy drinks. Red Bull, Monster, I do not like them. I would go as far as saying that I hate energy drinks. Yeah, that's probably the drink I hate. If I had to like choose something to like really hate, it's probably like energy drinks. Too baby for beer? Oh, okay, okay, that's fair.
When I'm ready, and not before.
It stinks and tastes even worse. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't taste good. Imagine being old enough to have alcohol.
Mate.
I drink it for the flavor? Nah, I don't like the flavor though.
Good luck to you.
Food? I like a lot of food. I like a lot of different kinds of food. Pizza? Yeah, pizza's up there. I love pizza. I like pizza. What's my number 1? Number 1 food. Sushi. Probably my favorite is sushi. Yeah. You don't like sushi? I mean, a lot of people do not like raw fish. It is, it tastes great, though. I love it. It's definitely, like, my go-to... Not my go-to, but if I had to, like... If I had to order something for takeout, like, these days, during COVID, my first thought always goes to sushi. If we learned anything today, it's that I don't like a lot of things. Going to sleep. Have a good night, Lestat. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you have a good night. I like sushi. I like burgers. I love pizza. Thai food. I really like Thai food. I enjoy Korean food. I enjoy a lot of Asian cuisines, I think. You know, Italian's nice. I've never had French cuisine. I actually don't know what it is. Pastas? Pastas are good. Ramen, delicious. I think I have a lot of foods I like. 500-gram steak? Oh, steak is great. I like, you know, like curries, you know, like pad thais, pho, you know, that's Vietnamese though. A lot of Asian foods. Fresh rolls, spring rolls, ramen, soup noodles, dry noodles, Korean noodles. I'm not too picky. Definitely not. I think like my go-to thing is just to ask everybody what their favorite foods is. What are you eating? What'd you have for dinner? We're having tacos tonight, so we're having Mexican. Well, not really Mexican. It's more like burritos today. I'm very picky. This is why I'm the one who makes food. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're the picky eater, you gotta make food then. Otherwise, you know, the other person makes food and you're like, ew, why did you make? I don't know. Baked salmon. Baked salmon's pretty good too, you know? Baked fish. Potatoes, roasted potatoes, mashed potatoes. Potatoes are good. Dumplings. Hell yeah. You know, like, I love curries. Chilies are good. Ribs, barbecues. Oh, I'm hungry now. Are you going to have energy shield? No, I'm trying like my best to not have any energy shield at all, but sometimes I can't help it because like I don't have the right sockets. Because with energy shield, you know, having energy shield doesn't let me regen more life. Increase energy shield recharge, increase duration. This wouldn't help me too much because I don't ignite either. But yeah, like I don't want energy shield. The more energy shield I have, the more I burn myself. Because Righteous Fire burns for like 50% of energy shield or something. But like, having more energy shield doesn't give me more life regen. So it just makes me take more damage. So preferably I would like to have like not have any energy shield at all. And instead just have it all go into life, which would then translate into life regen. But it makes gearing weird, especially in the like early game. I guess this is like the mid game. I'm almost, you know, in Act 9. Act 9 being the mid game. I might actually, I don't even know. What is it considered? Definitely maps is like. Some people consider maps like mid game, like T1 maps and stuff, and then you know red maps late game. I guess. Actually, I I don't even know anymore. It really depends on how you play. It's a bad way to classify now that I think about it. But yeah, like right now where, you know, any gear you pick up is considered an upgrade. I don't really want to go out of my way to like get like a red chest armor or red helmet and then off color the armor helmet into 4 blues or something so that I can use other spells, right? Like I'm gonna end up getting some energy shield, you know, boots and helmets for now for socketing purposes, but in the future I'm probably gonna need to off color everything. I have the new rare item from the ritual and it's friggin' good. All res 35, 118 max life. That seems insane. It just sounds insane. Holy crap. Okay, what's affordable right now? These are gonna get deferred. This is affordable. This is gonna get deferred once more. This is affordable. This gets deferred. I'll buy this. I'll defer this. Alright, let's do the boss. And then I'm in Act 9. And then there's just 2 more acts. Act 9 and 10 isn't that long, I think. Wait, which one's Act 9? Act 9 is Blood Aqueducts with the Beast. Yeah, it's not too long. Act 9's kind of long. Act 10 is really short. So hopefully later tonight I can finish that and get into Act 10. I don't know if I'll get into maps today. Socketed skills apply fire, cold, lightning exposure on hit. Yo, that's so good. And you have like triple res and 100 something life. That's insane. All right, the act bosses. I mean, so far they've been very easy. Very easy fights.
Flaming rage lies beyond this human age. Goodbye.
Okay. Kind of like my Pantheon. Reduced damage taken from damage over time. It's just reduced damage for Righteous Fire, right? So I got a Core Ring. Did you buy a Dream? My build is screen cancer now. Gildy got it? Nice, nice.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Alright, Blood Aqueducts. So I can definitely farm this later. Let's get into town, and then I need to go make dinner.
Take a sip. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll show you at some point. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing it. Oh wow, I can just run through everything right now, huh? Even in Delirium, that's surprising. Well, I'm like super over leveled. I'm level 68, really? You know, with this level, I'm probably never gonna get a freaking humility. I would have better luck getting it from rituals. Farm channel, T4 map. Okay, that'll work. Ow.
Too much clatter.
Wow, we're actually running through this delirium like crazy. It's just... It still hasn't caught us yet. That's quite surprising. Oh, don't kill me though.
I need more mana.
What's up, homie? What's up? Hey, Hoku. Dude, why do you keep joining stream right when I'm about to leave? What's going on? You're doing this on purpose, man. Why do you hate me? Did you want to play later today? Like, later at night?
Too much clatter.
I get to show more people screen cancer. Alright, hold on. Let me do my ritual stuff. Let's see. And defer these. Alright. So Dream says she just got a quill rain, which causes screen cancer. I have a pretty good idea what that means. There's a chance a lot of you don't. Okay. Are you gonna run I can't go into maps, right? You wanna just come into Blood Aqueducts? Here, let me sell my crap. Can't wait to vault one of your items. Hoku. How did you know about that? Yeah, I can't go into maps. Oh, nice hideout, dude. Oh my god, it's lagging. Oh my god. What is this? You can't see the floor. Do it again, do it again. What the hell? This is such a cool MTX though. I really like the skill effect. That's what's that called? Hold on. Skill effects. Toxic rain. Night Lotus toxic rain effect. They gave us another one in the mystery boxes. Do you have it? Now that I'm here, Emnix has to extend stream. No, my wife came downstairs. She says I need to make dinner, so I can't. But I will be back after. Everyone's saving their points to vault my good items. Once I get something, everyone's gonna vault it. Oh god. We're volleying everything? Oh no. This is so cool. Toxic Rain. It's such a cool skill effect. I like it. Congrats, man. Finally got that core rain. Been waiting all day, right? What build is that? It's a poison build. It's a poison ranger build. So she uses it's a skill called Toxic Rain. It's not poison. It's chaos damage over time. Okay, there's a difference. It's chaos damage. The damage over time build. And she shoots arrows into the air. It lands on the ground and it creates these little spores. And when they bloom, it causes like damage over time around those spores. And then she uses this bow, Quill Rain. It attacks really quick, 3 attacks per second, and it like fills the floor with it. But you still need to 6-link this baby. It's only a 4-link for now. Unless your chest is already 6-linked. Or 5. But yeah. So it's oh, excuse me. I only have 1 skill. Okay, so your chest is 5 or 6 linked? Envoy watching? Ooh, Game Top, are you in maps? Is Maven there? Oku Emnix lied to me? What? Okay, anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is it. I'm gonna end this episode right here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.